Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today is something I think you're going to like. It's Top 5 Decks of the Week, Episode 4.
Going back and editing this, I realized I'm actually an idiot, and on the screen right now is the actual Episode 4, so this is 4.1.
So, go ahead and roll the intro. Now, before we do a deep dive into these decks, if you guys would do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button if you're not already, I would really appreciate it. And make sure you leave a like on the video and hit that bell so you never miss another update when we post some sweet content, because we do have some sweet stuff coming. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, let's get to the cards. Okay, so coming in at number 5 are the casual V2 playing cards. I've had these for a while. In fact, if you guys remember, if you're an OG, some of my first content, this is a deck I unboxed. I bought it from Art of Play, I believe, and I've just loved them ever since. I mean, you can see how freaking worn and used these things are. I'd love to get another deck. I just haven't been able to find any recently. Also, sorry if the camera's a little bit shaky. Ooh, that was a great Riffle fan. But I just love the metallic ink they used on these cards. The faces, let me see if I can find, yeah, look at the faces. Faces are awesome. There's my favorite card right there. I just think it's a super sweet deck, you guys. Printed by USPCC on a weird stock. I don't remember what stock these are printed on, but it's definitely odd. But yeah, if you guys know where I can find some of these, please let me know, because I'd love to get another deck. Because like I said, I've had this deck for about 3 years, you know? And, ooh, look at that. It's just, they're just gorgeous cards. And I would highly suggest, if you find some out in the wild or online, pick them up. You know, you just never know what you're gonna get with some decks, and this is one of those decks where I just took a chance on it, and I've loved it ever since. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for number 5. Let's go ahead and move on to number 4. Number 4 of this week's top 5 decks of the week is actually a deck that was sent to me by a friend. Unfortunately, I don't remember who sent me this, but he also made my intro, and I feel really bad because I forgot his Instagram username. I haven't seen him on Instagram in a long time. But ooh, is this deck cool? So it's the Zone deck. This is originally a Kickstarter, right? And as you can see, it has a very cool opening mechanism. So you can open it this way, and then you take the cards out. They're pretty stuck in here right now. But this deck is sweet, you guys. It's also printed by United States Playing Card Company, so obviously gotta love that. The cards are not super broken in, but I just love the design, and I love the tuck box. It's one of those really unique tuck boxes you don't see very often. And ooh, oh no, not gonna do that. No. Woohoo! But yeah, I love this deck. If you have a chance to get any of the colorways, definitely do. It came out in 2018, the original Kickstarter. I don't know if they made other colorways before or after the Kickstarter did. They might have. But yeah, this deck is just straight fire. I mean, it looks so nice. We're going to do one more of these. Oh! But yeah, if you guys were on my live, definitely come hang out on those. I was playing around with these not too long ago on the live stream. Do a packet cut for you just real quick. Super close, but that's just how the camera be. All right, moving on to number 3. All right, you guys, coming in at number 3 is it's a love-hate relationship for most people. It's the Orbit V5s. This was like the first big unboxing I ever did on the channel. And like, I didn't know how to make thumbnails or anything like that, so it never got a thumbnail. I should probably go back and like update older thumbnails and stuff, but I mean, even some of those decks I don't have anymore. But this is actually my favorite Orbit design-wise. Definitely not handling-wise, but design-wise, this is my favorite Orbit ever released. And you can see these are super broken in. I actually took these to school today. I love this deck so much. The blue and orange complement each other very well. That was a terrible fan. Ignore that. But I think this deck is gorgeously designed. I just wish it was printed on like the V6s stock, because the V6s feel really, really nice. Oof. But yeah, if you guys get a chance to get these, even if you get them used, like I would never sell these, but like if you find some in good condition, I would definitely recommend picking them up, just because they're so cool. Like, this deck is like I said, it's my favorite design deck, printed by United States Playing Card Company, as are all the decks on this list, actually. I'm a USBCC fan and or nerd. But yeah, I love the colorway on these things. The artwork is gorgeous. It's a very simple design, but you know, that's what we gotta love about Orbits. And I also have an Orbit announcement coming soon. So stay tuned for that. All right, enough of me playing with the pretty blue and orange cards. Let's go ahead and move on to our number 2 spot. All right, number 2 is a deck I think you guys have definitely heard of, Flux playing cards. This is a collaboration with Lotus in Hand and Art of Play. Not a huge Art of Play guy anymore. I do have some of their decks that I do like, but this deck is beautifully designed, and you'll see how, if you haven't already, with these cards I'm fixing to show you. Okay, so just realized I flashed that QR code, but I don't think it's anything people haven't seen before. So if you get here, right, you can see that it says Flux when you move it. And I know most people have seen this before, but for people that haven't, when these came out, that was like super sick. And now let's take a look at what it does with the cards. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? And on top of these awesome ad cards, the deck handles great. Again, USPCC, United States Playing Card Company. These are decently broken in. I wouldn't say they're like perfectly broken in by any means. The next deck I'm going to show you is perfectly broken in. But these are awesome. Like, again, come join the lives. I give everybody sneak peeks and stuff of videos to come and everything. So if you're not already following me on Instagram, I'll leave the link down below, as well as everybody's Instagram links for the companies that do indeed produce these decks, so you can check them out as well. But yeah, this deck is awesome. It handles very nicely. And yeah, let's go ahead and move on to our number 1 deck of the week. All right, so what is my number 1 deck of the week? Well, I must admit, it's a deck you guys have already seen recently on the channel, but it's got to be the V8 reprints. I mean, I haven't had a deck that handles this well in a long time, and I mean a long time. Like, I just broke this thing in, and I wish I would have broken it in a little more when I first reviewed them, but oh my goodness, these things are buttery smooth, super soft. They cut really well still. You can't really see the cut. Sorry for the angle on here. I'm working on a better angle for things. But for now, you get the OG angle. But if you guys haven't picked up any of the V8s, doesn't matter what color you get, pick up some of the V8 reprints. They're just gorgeous cards, and I really like them. These are some of the better feeling reprints I've had in a while. And I have a couple reprints. I had an original V5. I don't know what happened to it. I believe it was red. But yeah, these are gorgeous. And if you haven't watched the review already, please do. I really loved the video, and I think it turned out quite well. See if we can do Oliver Twist here. So weird looking through a camera, but yes, we can. Oh no, card went flying. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out the review on these, please do. I'll have it linked in the description when I upload this. Alrighty, let's film the outro. All right, everybody, that is a wrap for this video. Please let me know what your favorite one of these decks was, and let me know what your favorite deck is that you're currently using. Let me know if there's anything you want to see on the channel, a specific deck, no matter the price, no matter the rarity, unless it's like $500. I will try and get it for you guys on the channel. I do have a budget set aside that I do spend for the channel, just so we can get newer content, newer decks out for you guys every single week. So let me know. That being said, thank you all so much for sticking around to the end of the video. If you did, you guys are absolute legends. Again, please subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. And that's about all I got for today. I am the Wooden Cardist, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, y'all.